got to turn the fan off. Welcome to Whole lot of topics,
Whole lot of gossip.
whole lot of fun.
Ooh, ooh.
So we have a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a whole week.
It do feel like it's been longer, right? Yeah. It seems like it's been longer than a week.
It's been a long week.
There she goes.
Hey, boo.
Hi, Deli. How you doing? So it's been a long time, so we got a lot of juicy, hot topics, so I'm going to get right to it. So in my opinion, I feel like this show, I'm going to talk about it first. This show for me is like a high episode and it's like an episode.
Uh-huh.
So Power came back, it was on a 2-week break. I don't know, yesterday's episode kind of was like an
What?
I didn't think it was juicy. Like
everybody telling on each other?
Well, the squealing, that was like, oh, people squealing. But let me see.
Killing the connect.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was a big deal. And Tariq, I'm starting to like Tariq again. He coming back up.
His line was that little scene. He was very deep.
He
and
was
Ghost,
like, you might have made me, or you might have created me between you and my effing dad.
Yeah. And I feel like Ghost is going crazy. The death of Angela. Not
but I feel like no. But I feel like he had the right to call, like Tasha. Even though she felt like she was doing the right thing, I feel like he had the right to call the cops on Tasha. He did. Yes.
Why?
Because his son is selling drugs. He don't want to. Why would she have his son selling drugs?
Okay, so
no, I feel like the switching was too far.
My whole thing is we're not telling on each other because we don't want to play that game.
Right.
Because I feel like him opening up that she just told that he killed Silver and led them to the vehicle. Like, Ghost doesn't know what he's doing. And that scene with him and Tasha.
Who else snitched? Well, Drake always snitched.
First of all, Drake gotta go.
Hold on.
What? Yes.
Tariq, I don't understand Tariq's anger. I don't understand.
Have you watched it?
He's been watching it.
Where you at? Where are you?
I'm in the second season.
When Tariq was still
No, it don't matter.
No,
how
things
can
come
you
up.
sit there and look the man in the fucking face that has given you the lifestyle that you want? That he never had, giving you a way above average lifestyle, put you in the best schools, all this shit. When I seen Tariq in the first season, he was playing video games. He had everything he wanted.
Yeah, but you gotta see, it's more stuff. You only on season 2.
So how you gonna say that you ain't my father, you ain't raising?
First of all,
now I can see him having a discrepancy with Ghost and saying, you my father, but you did some fuck shit. But to say you ain't never raised me, you was never my daddy?
Because
shit, man.
Like he said, the other episode, he gave up everything for Angela. He did not think about
at all.
No. He didn't think about Tasha. He didn't think about kids.
One thing
he gave it all up. But you'll see. But you still new to the game,
bro. Hold on, though. One thing he's got to understand, though, is that he tried to put him on. He didn't give him up. He told that nigga, look, I'm fucking trying to run for this shit. I'm about to get this shit. I'm trying to take this basketball court off you. He been trying to pull his son to the legit side. It's
too late now.
He don't know how to stay in a child's place.
It's too late now.
But I want to say about Tariq.
It's not too late. How is it too late?
Because he's done.
Too much. He's been through too much.
Baby, he's done. But my thing with Tariq
is an asshole.
And so is Ghost. Ghost is his father's child. They are both motherfuckers. And that's why they clash.
For turning his back on
Ghost
his
was
family.
horrible.
He's an asshole for turning his back on his family.
Not only his family, Keena. He turned his back on Tommy. He lied to multiple members of his clique.
He always lied to everybody.
Because he's evolving.
No, but
he doesn't want to do that anymore.
But it's a way to do it.
What's the way to do it? He tried to do it their way. And he got deeper into shit. Because Tommy, when they sat in the office and he told Tommy, he gave Tommy the opportunity. He said, yo, we can go legit. What did Tommy do? Laughed in his fucking face.
No, but that's the thing. This was saying, I was on the I was on the Jamie and Angie website, everything. I was for their love. But when you risk everything, because even Tasha understood, Tasha said, like I said, I'm a fan. I faithful watch every episode. Tasha said she understood why Ghost went to Angela because she didn't want better for Ghost.
Exactly.
And Angie did. So she understood that.
Exactly.
However, it wasn't about the leaving, but first, every time she tried to get a man, he messed it up. You'll see. She can't even get a man.
He killed all her people.
So every time she tried to get a man,
I'm not saying Ghost is squeaky clean. I'm not saying he's squeaky clean.
But Tariq is right. I feel like he's on the right path now. I'm saying he's on the right path. Meaning,
like, drugs with his mom in the daycare.
I don't think it's a right path. I think they all just fucked up. And
No, I'm
it's
saying
over.
in reference, he's getting himself, like, he got his head on straight. He's the straightest he ever been in reference to clarity. He's straight. His mom is helping him do the drug thing, even though I don't agree to that, but she helped with the clarity.
I think he's gonna be twisted. I think Tariq, Tasha, and Ghost damaged their child, and there's no going back.
Tariq
He's just on his mother's side because he hates his father.
Tariq has
That's the only reason why he's on his mother's side.
For what I see,
Tariq,
that's okay. That's okay.
But babe, you have a whole
what
bunch of
I've
other
seen,
episodes.
You missed the whole chunk
okay,
of the movie. That's like us trying to jump into Game of Thrones last season.
And y'all wouldn't.
And we never dissected. We never said.
But at least I'm attempting to watch it though. Y'all didn't attempt to watch Game of Thrones. At least
But when you get to the third and fourth season, this is the sixth, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you get to like the whole thing with Angela, the feds, and all that, and he finds out, and she has to play both sides, and you understand.
Because Kanan is 50 Cent back. Kanan
Okay, and that's another.
You in the beginning of you just in the beginning of Big Rich Town.
And he still did messed up stuff. And you didn't like, no, that's dead wrong.
Ghost did some crazy stuff. Some stuff already.
I've been watching Power Confidential, and Dre said that Ghost is the worst person. Dre, you're still the worst character.
But he
I
is
love
the
you to death row
most
to me.
clever because he hasn't died yet. I don't
But
understand.
you know the thing about Ghost though, is he does a lot of fucked up shit. And I don't agree with his memes.
Should have been dead.
I don't agree with his memes, but I agree with his journey. I agree with it. He wants to legitimize himself. These the people closest to him don't support him. So what are you supposed to do?
I agree to you, but you still gotta watch the middle.
The last thing we're gonna sum this up, right?
Yeah, we're gonna move along.
He can leave. You don't neglect your children and your family. Period. Tasha and him could have got a divorce. He could have did the right thing and been out and dealt with Tommy. That's the whole different
and
situation.
let her do her, because Tasha is in real quick. Tasha so far has shown that she need a man to take care of her. That's what her mind is. So Tasha, first of all, Tasha needs to find a man, and Ghost was hating on that. But real quick, Lakeith, I want to know what's gonna happen when Tommy find out that
Tommy ain't gonna find out.
Everybody finds out.
First of all, the way she's reacting to people telling her is that horrible.
When Tommy finds out that Tasha killed Lakeisha, I don't know what Tommy's gonna do.
The
I
cops
hope he
she's
kills
like,
her ass. I hope he smokes her ass.
I love Tasha. I hope. So I feel like Tommy and Ghost are gonna kill each other.
No, because they're gonna do spin-off shows, so they're not gonna die.
No, Tommy need to get his leg broke. I mean, Ghost need to get his leg broke or something.
I feel like Ghost is gonna die.
Nah, because they got spin-off shows. I don't see that. Maybe I don't see that. But Dre, please, I love you though. But Dre is such a skis or such a slimy, grimy man. But anyway, so next week is gonna be the mid-season finale, and it's so popping because usually Power only has 10 episodes, and they're doing a whole bunch because it's the last season, so it's gonna be juicy.
HBO and Stars usually do stuff. The big name.
I have a question.
Big name networks.
Why did it start in January?
Why didn't they bring Lakeisha as a ghost like Angela? She's not that special.
Nah. No, maybe next week.
I doubt it. I feel bad, but
She's not gonna be a ghost. So we're gonna move along. Power, tune in every Sunday at 9 o'clock.
I gotta admit though, it is a good show.
She's trying to promote more Timmy. She's trying to promote her future baby father or husband. Which one?
I don't know. Either one. Either one. It's Nigeria, but Sunday night, 9 o'clock on Stars. Okay.
Woo woo.
So another show that I've been watching that I don't think he's gonna watch it, but I'm gonna try to get. Oh, we didn't even. First of all, we didn't talk about Drink of the Day, and we didn't put our producer that. You are producer in train. What is it? I don't know what to call him. We gotta call him something.
I'm an assistant because if I was a producer, if I was a producer, y'all be working for me.
Okay.
So he's not a producer. So he's the assistant. Producer's soon to come still, but our assistant is back with a strong opinion. Mm-hmm. Welcome back. But it's okay because we love to have him. But so what are you drinking today?
I'm drinking something dark. I'm not gonna tell you the name because I really don't
Dark
know.
like your boo?
Dark like I like them.
Dark like you like them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but mine's orange. What that mean? I got orange.
Yellow like you like
no,
them?
No. But anyway, I'm drinking what's it called? Cranberry? No, not cranberry. Orange juice and Bacardi. So I'm calling that the Screwdriver. No, that's vodka usually.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm drinking the special. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, so we move right along. So this is a new reality show I started watching last Saturday when I was home bored. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, let me watch it. And it's so good and juicy. You guys gotta watch it. The new episode comes out next week. This is Love in 90 Days. Mm-hmm. So it's love before the 90 days. So these people meet people from other countries, mm-hmm. and like they meet online and stuff like that. And then they, I guess the show meets them together, mm-hmm. and they're working on a relationship. And a lot of times, like, they're so close, like, they're ready to get married. Like, they're talking about marriage.
In 90 days?
Before that. It's usually the first time they meet them.
Oh.
And they talk about that. But this was before the 90 days. So it was 6 couples. I'm not going to tell you about all the couples. Mm-hmm. There's one couple. Well, I'll save them for last. So this is older lady who's 53, white woman. She's American. And her man is 31. He's Nigerian. So the problem is she loves him very much and she wants to have a child by him. But
I didn't even like that, dog. I didn't.
So she wants to have a child with him, but she don't know if she can. Mm-hmm. What happens is his mother said, if you can't have a child, what we do in Nigeria, because a child is a necessity, you must have a child. You have to allow him to go outside the marriage
and do what?
And have a child.
Like a surrogate?
No, they saying like have a baby,
like have sex.
Have sex with somebody.
Are we bringing the child home?
That's so the lady. The lady, I forgot her name. I should have looked up the name before the show. But I think Angela. Angela's her name. So Angela is like, I think that's her name. She's saying like, no way. She's loud. She's like, mama, She's like, you not having another woman. It does seem like he loves her though. Honestly, what this made me think of was how people are always looking for love at all, I don't want to say the wrong place, but all places. Because I've never tried to meet somebody in another country because I feel like, what's the point? Like, when are you going to meet them? When are you going to see them? Like, it's so different. Yeah. I don't even want to talk to somebody that live in a far borough. Like, I wouldn't want to talk to somebody that live in Staten Island. So I'm like, no. So for people to find
Staten Island, definitely
not. No, I don't want to go to Staten Island. You got to take a boat?
I think there's definitely just people out there that are extremely desperate, withdrawn. You know what I'm saying?
Is it desperate though? Do you think it's desperate?
I think you have to, I'm not trying to say anything, but I think you have to be somewhat desperate to meet someone over the internet that you've never platonically met face to face and send that person money and fall in love with a motherfucker you ain't never seen before with your own eyes. Like that's I feel for people that get caught up in predicaments like that, but that's I don't know, that just seems desperate to me. You know what I'm saying?
So give your opinion. I'm gonna look up, see if I can find everybody.
First of all, I feel like he should compromise. His mother should mind his business, even though that's the culture. But that's
the thing. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish first.
I wouldn't let him have sex with another woman to have a baby.
But see, the thing about it is, and what we learned about the Love in 90 Days is, like, American culture, how things are serious. Like, other things, the other cultures are very serious. Like, so that's where the cultural difference lies. Where in America it's a little different. Where it's like, oh, but they have to produce a child.
Well, he needs to be with another woman then.
Right, and that's the thing.
Because why would he get with a 53-year-old that it might be a chance that she can have a baby?
And that's the thing sometimes too with the industry and like Hollywood, because he's probably thinking, oh, she's American, she could do it. Janet Jackson.
It's money. It's also money. It's a lot of things with that.
So she went to the doctor and she had 1 egg left, but the doctor said no, that it probably is not a good egg.
What happened to it?
She just said it's probably not good because of her age. And she probably, who knows when it's going to come out. So
she still get her period?
She hadn't had it in 7 months.
Okay, so that might be an issue.
Right, so she was saying like,
how did we finding out all this information?
Yeah, they did.
But I feel like if she has to have
they did an ultrasound.
But I'm saying, like, how do people find out about all that personal?
Well, I had a professor when I went to Toro.
I remember this story.
She had twins, and she was about, I'm gonna say like late 50s, and her twins were like 2.
So she did in vitro?
She said she had them naturally.
Mm-hmm.
She got pregnant. It was like they've been trying for years, and it never happened, and then they stopped, and then she wound up getting pregnant.
Okay.
I don't know how much I believe that story.
Right.
She was like,
twins sounds like in vitro.
She got twins, and they looked. They didn't look.
I can't see the name. Hey Johnson, I see the first name.
That's Betty. Hey Betty. Hey Shishi, and I think
Lene.
Lene.
Hey Lene.
She said she had it naturally, so I don't know.
Yeah. So that was a good one, and there was another juicy one. So another one. So it's 6 couples, and the season finale is coming on, but a new episode starts next Sunday. So another one that was kind of juicy was this guy, right? So he's American, and this woman is like Yugoslavian or something. He's a black man. And he's just been sending this woman all this money. But he doesn't have it. Okay,
he's sending her money?
He's sending her money. So a lot of them have, like, the American lady with the African guy, she has the money. But so a lot of them send each other money. Like, if it's a foreign woman, usually the American man is sending money. That's just what it is. Because culturally, not like America culturally, these women want to be taken care of, but that's how their culture is.
They're very demanding.
Well, their family is demanding that the man pay.
As they should.
So let me I'm trying to
let me call my
quick.
mother.
So I was gonna do quick. So the juicy one was this man. So really quickly, she's hasn't seen him, and he tried to book a trip, and the call was declined, so she didn't come. So that's another one. So forget them. The more juicy one. So another one was an American man. He's white, and the girl is Nigerian. She's African. And he's been married. He's divorced. His son is biracial. Okay. So he has a type. But in Nigeria, they have something called a bride price. You have to pay to marry the woman. So he was like figuring out how much, but it's like the money is so grand, like 60,000 Nigerian dollars, like equivalent to like maybe $600, something like that.
Oh,
right.
I think it's got that.
Right. So that's what he was saying. But he offered 60,000. They said that's not enough. She was embarrassed because she said it was really low. So you really gotta pay. So it's really good, you guys.
What channel does this come on?
TLC. And it's the last one I'm going to brief before we change the subject really quickly is what happened is a woman who's young, 19, and she married this Muslim guy, a white girl in America. She wants to go to Syria, but you know they're in war. So the thing about her is she didn't think about it. She just got married. She didn't think like this country, can he come in? So connected to that, the travel ban. There's a travel ban, and Syria is on the list of countries that they cannot come, stuff like that. So she's married to this man that she right now can't even be with because he is in a travel ban. So I just briefly want to talk about like the travel ban and how it really isn't fair, even though Trump is talking about like national security, like in reference to like people. It doesn't affect us, so we don't think about it. But there are people and families who can't come together because of this travel ban.
I mean,
that Trump
I don't know.
has.
I kind of think it's a decent. I mean,
The ban.
Certain countries like people from Afghanistan, Americans should be able to go vacation in Afghanistan, and we should, you know what I'm saying. Certain motherfuckers shouldn't be coming over here. Or if they do come over here, their visas should be straight. And it's really, you know, there was a travel ban in Syria before Trump got in office. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There was a travel ban in place for a while.
So did he just add countries? Because right now
he said all Muslim countries. That's
right.
what he was going to extend the travel. From what I know, he was going to extend the travel ban to all Muslim countries.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Well, right now on the list,
I can understand Syria. Syria is like one of the top fucking war zones in the world right now.
Yeah, they're in war. So right now it's North Korea, Somalia. I think Venezuela's off the list now. Yemen, Liberia, and Iran. These are the countries that don't want to travel.
Yeah, like
so
Iran
he added countries in.
Iran makes sense.
But did he add countries though? Because it wasn't.
I think he did. I mean,
because there was a big deal about it.
Well, I think he wanted to. I don't know if he actually did, but
okay.
I can understand Syria. It's a fucking war zone. The fucking head of ISIS was there. Like the fucking leader just got. Trump was responsible. Trump's military was responsible for killing him. I think today or yesterday.
Yeah.
It just happened just recently, like today or yesterday. Wow. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of Americans that go over there to fight for the YPG, which is the people that Trump's turning his back on now. That fight ISIS. A lot of American fighters go over there and fight. A lot of foreign fighters, period, go over there and fight for them. And now they're not allowed entry back. So it's not just, you know, her husband type thing. A lot of Americans that go over there and fight don't get allowed entry back.
How many years Trump has left?
I think they started
2020 every 4 years.
Yeah, every 4 years. So then.
So next year.
But if he doesn't get reelected, then.
Let's just pray that he doesn't get reelected. I have a feeling that he is, but
I feel like if he doesn't get impeached, he's gonna get reelected.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's read some of the comments and then we're gonna move along for the sake of time. I don't want to go over. Not too many people saying so. I see Maria says, your hair looks cute, saucy. Oh,
thank you, Bill.
I don't see anything about it. Hey, somebody. Oh, Betty said hey. So we're gonna move along to opinion. Oh no, we're not. Cynthia Brown. Oh, we'll talk about her next week because I want to get to the other topics, I think. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Cynthia Brown next week. She's kind of juicy. Mm-hmm. But Penny, for your thoughts.
Who Brown?
Cynthia Brown, the prostitute. We'll talk about her next week.
She killed.
Yeah, but it wasn't related to all the topics. But we're pressed for time, and I don't want to go over because I don't want any technical difficulties, so I don't want to try to go too far over. But oh yeah, Penny, for your thoughts. You have an event coming up, right, Sorcerer?
Yes, November 9th. It's my first meeting with my group. I'm excited. So basically, I've been talking about this since I was a long time. And I'm just now getting the courage to do it, which I'm excited about. My original idea for it was to have like a support group for families that had family members that had mental health. But going through my own process of like depression or dark days or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be more of a group of us expressing and trying to figure out how to work with, every day is not going to be happy, so how to work through the mess in our lives. So, it's going to be good. I'm really excited about it.
And it's going to be here?
It's going to be at my mother's house. My mother's a multi-purpose house. Shout out to Gil. She is amazing. I'm going to have to write this house off when I do my taxes to give us some extra money.
Me too.
Yeah, and I have a good group of women that I got. I want to expand it, but for right now, I just want to
keep it small and then maybe expand.
Experiment.
Keep it small, experiment, and the people that I have in my group, I know, and I know that we all had like a rough year or something, that we're dealing with. So that's why I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I have my little materials and everything. I'm also thinking about doing life coaching classes.
Teaching or doing it?
No, getting a certificate in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's another thing I'm working on. Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Good job.
Thank you.
Very proud. My little sister. Yeah, I'll call her little because you're younger than me.
I forgot I'm younger than you.
Quite a bit. No,
yeah, that's true. But that's what I'm saying. Quite a bit. I couldn't say that last year. Yes.
I've evolved.
Yes,
so I'm going to do the last part, the whole latter part. So I'm going to talk about feeding the homeless. So we're going to be feeding the homeless on November 7th. And it is soup, sandwiches, and socks. Yes. So anything you guys want to donate, socks is important. We're going to try to, we're going to talk about it further, but at least like we're going to have like 40, we talked about like 40 pairs. Maybe make something like a number that's connected to us somehow. We'll figure that out. But
so if you can hand out donations by November 1st, that would be great. I think that's a Friday.
Yeah.
So I know a couple of people, Nana, Lene, and other few people.
Or the 4th gives them a week. So November 4th gives them a week.
Yes, you can donate by November 4th. Mm-hmm. So please, we can meet up with you or something. Just
we'll figure it out. Yeah. And if you want to join us, you're more than happy to join us. We're going to start off like 125th Street. Rick like said, starting small. Yeah. We're going to go from our building, probably from 7th Avenue, and we're going to probably go to Lexington there and back.
Yeah.
And just handing out things like socks, sandwiches, soups, and we're just going to, feed people who are hungry because that's important to us.
Yes, and when your feet is cold, your whole body's cold.
Yes.
That's very important. So.
Yes, and they said that socks is one of the things that people forget about. Mm-hmm. Like one of the toiletries that you look down, a lot of times homeless people, they may have shoes, but they're socks, And socks are very important, like you said. You got to keep your feet, keep your body warm. So it's important to have clean socks. It's important to have that. So even if we can help a person.
And the meetup places here again.
Yeah, our friend the State Building.
Oh,
yeah. Front of the State Building on 125th Street at 7th Avenue. We're going to go down and come back. So you're welcome to join us. But any donations, please have it by
just go right now
November
to the
4th.
train station.
Yeah, and all the proceeds or anything you want to give money, everything you donate is going to go toward feeding the homeless. So And I don't know about the tax deductible thing. I can figure that out and let y'all know by next week. If you guys want to give a donation and it be tax deductible, we can figure that out as well. But yes, so really quickly, 5 minutes, perfect. I want to talk about a whole lot of criticism. So I feel that we want to talk about, I want to criticisms. We talked about it a little bit on our interview that has not posted yet. But that's Hollywood. So we did talk about this on a whole lot of, we did Red Table Talk, Richmond, Virginia. So we're going to refilm it and post it on our website. But we'll talk about it a little bit now.
Yes.
So what is some of the things like criticism, and to you, criticism, and what does support look like to you? What do you think about what we've been getting so far from like friends and foes?
Okay, so I get a lot of talk about what we should do, who we should have on, what we should wear, how we should do our makeup, blah, 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 blah. So, I don't mind criticism, but I need constructive criticism. Like, if it's building us up, that's amazing. If you're just throwing negative, and I learned, we had a sermon about this in church, if you're just throwing negative comments, but you don't have, like, a plan to help us get better, I really don't want to hear it. And I'm just being honest, and I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't need a half-ass criticism.
Well, you know what they
to
say.
criticize.
They say that a criticism without a solution is just complaining.
Fact.
Yeah.
Criticism with a solution is constructive criticism.
Exactly.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So I need you to have a solution how we can get better.
Right.
If we need to dress better, take us shopping.
You would say that. You would say that.
Give me a new
way. By the way, we did not discuss this.
No,
The
you know.
black.
So I feel
Having
like if you want to
accident.
support us, you can support us. And not saying that we're going to have a dead ear to somebody that's saying things, but just come with a purpose. Like,
Right,
I just
right.
don't want to hear, blah, blah, blah. No.
Right.
So that's my thing.
We get criticism. Personally, I've got criticism on almost every aspect, but a lot of it comes positive, and then some doesn't. I don't mind hearing it because I'm a perfectionist, and it's just like the baby. But just let us know, be supportive at the same time. A lot of times you may feel like I could do that, then do it. That's another thing too. If you're inspired by what we're doing, then that's great too. You can do it. If you want to collabo, that's great like that. The thing about it is, even though we may not be perfect, we are out here doing it. And a lot of times, we all do it. We talk about all these things that we want to do. We have so many bright ideas. All people are creative and awesome. But the step from talking about it and being about it. And I feel like we're trying to be about it. And we keep trying it and we're working it. But we do appreciate the support, but a lot of times, sometimes it's hard because now I kind of start to understand, like, even when I would be online and say stuff like when you hear it from people, it's like, wow. But I think it hurts more, in my opinion, with people that you are, like, supposedly friends or people that's supposed to be, or associates or people that you feel like is closest to you. Because a stranger can have an opinion, you're like, whatever, but I feel like if somebody
But those be the best ones.
Well,
I think that's when it's hurtful.
I think on that note, you got to keep in mind that the people closest to you being honest, and even if that opinion is not very flattery, I think that you have to take that into consideration because they're being honest. You know what I'm saying? If someone does have criticism about what you do, and like I said, I know I always bring up but I used to do a podcast too, and we used to. Yeah, I mean, I bring it up to relate.
Yeah.
But, we used to get a lot of, I remember we had one segment that a guy took from Instagram, because we have an Instagram, and a guy liked what we did, and he shared it, and we were like, oh shit, this guy was already popping, and he shared it, and it got like 14,000 views, and we shared it, and then I went and looked at the comments, and people were just in the comments just tearing us to fucking pieces. Like, and it made me mad. I was mad at first. I wanted to go down there and respond to everybody. Like, nigga, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your girl, like all that shit. I want to go. But then, my homeboy Braylon was like, man, he was like, yeah, they talking shit, but he was like, no news is bad. I mean, whether they're talking good or talking bad about you is good.
That is true. That is true.
For example, because I post, I know people in groups get annoyed with me because I don't care. I post our show in all the groups. I don't care if you're a gossip.
You're a lot of groups.
I don't care if you're a gossip group or a church group, you're going to see us. But one guy put up, you guys sound so stupid, like you're trying to sound smart. And y'all look like dumb teenage girls. And at first I was like,
black or white, just
he
curious.
was a black guy from Texas.
We're trying to sound smart.
He said
Well,
we're
see,
trying to
the
sound,
thing
and I
is-
was
the
just
thing
like,
is-
thank you for your comment, and thanks for the click, because we got a view.
Yeah.
So,
I think
and
I'm
you
pretty-
also have
I think
to,
I'm pretty smart.
I'm
But
mad.
the thing
Like,
is, though, the
if-
thing is, you got to take it with a grain of salt because
and you have to have a tough skin.
Yeah,
I have
that's
learned
right.
that doing a whole lot of,
Right.
you have to have tough
half
skin.
the
Like,
people that say this inflammatory shit on social media would not say that shit to your face.
Facts.
You know what I
And
mean?
And a lot of times, like I said, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like you
because
sit.
his profile was real dry.
What are
He was
you
on the
doing?
porch with his dog, and I was
Right.
like, look, and it was like, he looked like one of those,
Yeah.
anyway.
If you feel like
Yeah.
you could do better, then you should
It's
really
alright,
do
just
it.
don't even just.
Oh, his
filter that
name
shit
was
out.
Derek Joseph. So I'm giving you a shout out. I'm putting you on the platform, Derek
Hi,
Joseph.
Derek. Sorry that we.
You're probably gonna watch
You're
again and
stupid.
say something bad.
You're stupid.
Hope I don't sound like a teenager tonight. I want my grown woman here.
But to me, I take that as a compliment because that means because we're in our 30s. So sound like a teenager. I'm glad I'm youthful. I don't want to be in my
He
30s.
said dumb teenager.
Oh, dumb teenager.
Dumb teenage girl.
Who gives a fuck with
Yeah.
Derek?
That doesn't bother me because I want to be
It
useful.
didn't bother me either because I said thank you for the view. But I just gave him a plug. His
Right.
name is Derek. He's from Texas.
But I guess I'm going two like a large scale and a personal scale and a large scale. Like a perfect example is Tyler Perry. How many people have said negative shit about Tyler Perry? Black, white, especially black folks. Black folks are worse. And I
It
actually
doesn't
like Tyler
matter. It
Perry.
doesn't matter.
Tyler
with
Perry,
Tyler
I'm gonna do
Perry.
that.
Tyler Perry's
No,
different,
Tyler
man.
Perry.
Tyler Perry's
I'm
got so
joking.
much money, he can't
That's
hear you.
the point. So what I'm trying to
He is
say
blessed.
is,
You know, yeah.
we're running out of time. So that's what I was trying to say really quickly is that people have negative stuff to say about him on the spectrum, but he just has his own studios now in Atlanta. So that's like the brand. Like even though people have negative stuff to say about him, he's making money. He wasn't always making money. He used to be homeless. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Like
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey,
A lot of people.
right? Even I did something real quickly. Fat Girls Dance. I did a couple of dances. My friend is the producer, the creator of it, and she used to get negative comments all the time on YouTube.
And
but-
she's another person that's very
right, and she
Hi,
has
Kathleen.
Dove
Yeah.
endorsements and all that other stuff,
And
and
she
she
doesn't
gets
care about
she
anything.
gets
Like,
to land on the internet
yeah.
for the Fat Girls.
and it's
Dance.
fine because she's
Right.
still doing it.
Right. So we appreciate it. We appreciate the love and the hate. We're gonna be quickly, like I said. So we're gonna talk about. I think for the new year doing something. I'm gonna talk about it. Maybe do a little hour, a little extended because we be having so many topics, so juicy. We're gonna talk about that more. But we're gonna tune in next week as we continue our show. Are you gonna be here next week, assistant?
Yes.
So we will see you next week with a whole lot of topics
A lot of gossip.
and a whole lot of fun. Bye.
Get us some clothes.